Digital Africa Media presents Everything Digital with Faith History. And now, Faith History.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's Everything Digital, the show where we bring you everything cool, everything hip, and yes, that's right, everything that's digital in your world today. And as always, I'm your hostess with the mostest, Faith History Insa, and I will be your digital guide on the series. Now today we are talking about mental health. So I want us to talk about it for a little bit because, we're working on this series. If you checked us out last week, you'll know that we're working on an entire series about really getting stuck, having a creative block. And so this week, we're delving a little bit more into that to talk about mental health and how it affects, you and some apps that can help you with your mental health. So let's get right into it. So when I started doing research for this episode, I learned that in 2017, just about 3 years ago, over almost 800 million people, so over 750 million people lived with a mental health disorder. That's across the world. And this is about 10% of the world's population. According to a report by the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation. Meanwhile, a WHO report says that mental health disorders will affect 1 in 4 people in any given year. Can you believe that? That's like the World Health Organization saying that. And mental health disorders are very complex. They can take so many forms, including depression, anxiety, bipolar disorders, eating disorders, and schizophrenia. So, it could just it runs the gamut, really, anything can happen to your mental health. And, what really interested me in this topic is that 2/3 of the people who suffer from, mental health illnesses, they never actually want to see a professional for help because they're like, I'm not crazy. I'm not mad. There's nothing wrong with me. And, it's mostly because of that stigma and the discrimination associated with it. So, don't even get me started on the policy. I don't even know if we have a mental health policy in Nigeria. And I think that's why, so many people, that's part of the reason why so many people feel like, mental health problems are, it's like a white people problem, right? Caucasians, they're the ones with mental health problems. But no, the irony is so many people are human. And, especially us here in Nigeria, what with the Lagos traffic, what with, everything that we deal with, the lack of electricity, just the fact that, randomly people are angry. 2020 has brought us the lockdown and COVID. There's just a lot of things that are affecting people's mental health at this time, So just having to stay in one place, for instance, with the lockdown, stay in one place with a lot of people. Some families are like over 10 of them living in the same house and they couldn't leave the house, or they have too many neighbors, or the neighbors have gens, or the neighbors have dogs. I mean, so many things can just drive people a little goo and gaga. And before you know it, you're just like, what's going on with you? And some of us saw some of the things that was happening on social media where people were losing it, I'm not going to mention any names. And as always, we're going to be delving into this and talking about a few apps, free mental health apps that you can get into. So while you're getting, your notebook out so that you can take some of these notes, let me go to a quick break and hear from our amazing sponsors, MTN. And then we come back, we're going to talk about some of these apps, how they're going to help you de-stress, how they'll help you meditate, which I say is it just changed my life. And I'll talk to you about that when we come back. And, some of them will even help you stay in shape. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. My name is Faith History. You're listening to Everything Digital. We'll be right back. And we're back. So before we went on break, I talked about mental health apps, and let's jump right in. So Headgear is the number one on my list. Headgear is a mental health app that is designed to improve mental fitness. It actually includes a toolbox, a mood tracker, and a 30-day challenge of short daily exercises. It is free and it's available on iPhone, iPads, and Android. So you can check that out. Next one on my list is called Mindshift. So this app is also available on iOS and Android. Mindshift is a a mobile app designed to help young adults cope with anxiety. It also contains relaxation exercises and a thought journal. Ultimately, MindShift acts as a portable coach that guides users through challenging situations. So, I really like MindShift because of, the thought journal part of it. I myself started journaling, just a couple of months ago. Once COVID hit, the lockdown hit, I didn't think anything of it overall, at first, I just thought, okay, we're home for a couple of weeks. And then, the more I continued to watch the news and saw the numbers going up, started worrying about my family, overseas, started worrying about the people around me locally, I just started worrying. Like I would wake up with anxiety every day. And, and I really tried to be present, to be there, not to worry. I'd pray all the time. And I was even on social media, like everybody thought I was doing perfectly fine until one day I just couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I got to get out of here. And I told my team, I said, you guys are going to have to carry the brand, and manage the brand page. But on my own faith history page, I was gone, off Instagram, off Facebook. I wasn't doing anything. And that was me taking care and taking a step back and being self-aware enough to focus on my mental health. Because I realized that, the sheer pressure of trying to make everybody else feel okay and make everybody else feel all right and support other people was just taking a toll on me, because I was then under all this pressure and I didn't have time to really process why I was feeling so terrible and why I was feeling so scared, So I had to take a mental health break from social media. And I think this is something that more people should be aware of, We love everything that's digital. We love social media. We love to socialize, and it helps to raise our vibes. When we're down, you see a nice joke or you watch a nice video. But sometimes you need to pay attention, because as much as it's raising your vibes, it could also be giving you anxiety. And it could be giving you anxiety because of so many reasons. You could log on and begin anxiety because you're like, oh, I have to post something. What am I going to post? I have to wear this outfit. What outfit am I going to wear today? Oh, I have to do this. What am I going to do? I have to say something. What am I going to say? So people get anxiety over so many different things. Oh, I have customers. What would I say to my customers? I'm running away from my customers. How do I not show up? So again, social media itself can give you anxiety. Being there, showing up every time can give you anxiety. You need to pay attention to when all that stuff is happening so that you can give yourself the break that you need. And that's what I did. That's my story. I took a break, and that break is still on, by the way. So you're hearing me on radio, you're hearing me on my podcast, but you won't really, if you go to Faith History on Instagram, you won't really see me any activity. But if you go to Eat Digital Africa, yeah, there's activity there, because I'm taking a break. And I think if you need to take a break, you should take a break. Anyway, back to the list at hand. My next app is MoodFit. So MoodFit allows you to create a personalized goal list to improve your moods. The goal options range from mood, exercise, mindfulness, or sleep patterns. This app is one of the most complete ones you can have. The exercises include a quick breathing exercise to relax. And good news, it's also available on iOS and Android. I have a friend of mine who actually started getting such bad anxiety that she couldn't sleep at night. She was always just worried, about her health. And she also started meditating, started listening to, music before she went to sleep. And that has helped her a lot, So I think you guys should definitely, put some stock into some of these apps that I'm mentioning, and at least, try to download one or two of them and give it a try. And you need to, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. I got to tell you that. A lot of people call me or talk to me, and I talk to friends and family, and I'm trying to meditate. How do I do it? I tried the first time. I fell asleep. I tried the second time. I couldn't concentrate. What should I do? How should I continue? And I'm like, you know what? It's fine to fall asleep. In fact, that's what you want to do. Don't put yourself under pressure to meditate and stay awake and be like this Zen guru Maharaja. No, man. Go ahead and sleep if that's what it sends you off to La La Land. Go to La La Land. When you come back, you're going to feel refreshed. You're going to feel better. And you're going to try again when you're awake, and try again and try again. It takes practice. It's a daily practice. Sometimes people feel the pressure like, oh, I need to meditate for 20 minutes, or I need to meditate for 1 hour. Dude, you can meditate for just 2 minutes, and that's fine. You can meditate for 30 seconds. That's okay. The whole idea is that you are calming your mind down. Let's go to the next one of my apps, and then we'll take a quick break. Smiling Mind. Smiling Mind is a mindfulness, meditation, and mental health app. It uses mindfulness to boost calmness. The best thing about this app is that it's for children and also for adults. So if you have kids around you, calm them down with the kid-centered meditations on the app. And yes, you guessed it right, it's also available on iOS and on Android as well. Speaking of children, my 6-year-old has started meditating just because he sees me doing it. So sometimes he'll just come up and say, Mom, can I meditate with you? And he doesn't usually last more than a minute, but he does it and it calms him down. And what I've learned to do is also play calming music because, you know, when we were on lockdown, all of us in the same space, we were driving each other crazy with his video games and me trying to be online and him, you know, and my daughter trying to work. Like we were all just in this space and just, you know, we needed to start creating space for each other. Let's go to a quick break. When I come back, I'll round up my list of meditation and mindfulness and mental health apps. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. My name is Faith History. You're listening to Everything Digital. We're taking a break and then we'll be right back. And we're back. All right. Before we went on break, I was on my number 4 on the list, and now I'm on my number 5. Unwinding Anxiety is another app, but this one, it's only free for 4 days, right? It's available on iOS and Android. And what I like about Unwinding Anxiety is that it uses a systematic curriculum of clinically proven exercises to help users quit bad habits and control their anxiety. So it has over 25 modules and an online journal to check your progress. So this is a really good one. Last one on my list is My Possible Self. This app is based on face-to-face therapy. It'll teach you psychological strategies and coping skills to tackle stress and boost your mood. The mood tracker will allow you to use activities, places, and people to influence your mood. And so you can focus more on the things that help and less on the things that don't. My Possible Self is free until coronavirus has been tackled worldwide. It's available on iOS and Android. So these apps are mostly free. You got no excuse. I want you to check them out and share with your loved ones. We all need the help that we can get until all this is over. I want you guys to stay safe, wash your hands, wear a face mask, face shields when going out, and, you know, of course, keep your mind right, all right? Doesn't matter if you're wearing face masks and face shields and washing your hands and your whole mind is full of, I'm going to get sick, I'm going to get sick, I'm going to get sick. If that's what you're thinking, well, then that's what you're going to draw to you. So it all begins in the mind, all right? Now, as always, I want to do a quick plug to our amazing followers on social media. So today's plug, I'm going to be shouting out Toyin Ronloye, at Toyin Ronloye, at Onyeka Okochi, at George, at the content bay _ at P Gladys. You know, I just want to say thank you. We see you. You know, and for the rest of you, please make sure you're following us on Instagram, eDigital Africa, and you'll be glad that you did. We also have an amazing newsletter that goes out twice a week. So you guys should go on our website and sign up for that. That's eDigitalAfrica.com. If you want to support us in the work that we do on this show, please use shukran.com/CR/eDigitalAfrica.com. Again, that is www.shukran.com/CR/eDigitalAfrica. Support us so that we can do more informative episodes like this one. And until next time, when I bring you more show and bring you more ideas on the ways that you can use digital life, your digital apps, digital platforms to enhance and better your life, to be a more functioning and happier overall, like balanced individual. It's bye for now from me, your girl, Faith History. Toodles!
For more on this topic, visit www.edigitalafrica.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Everything Digital is brought to you by MTN. This is a Faith History production.